Well, hello. My name is GAT and welcome to Crystalline. This game is made by PixelFade and this is I think this is one of my favorite out of PixelFade games. Well, to be honest, I gotta wait for Terra Enigma to end because, man, that game is good too. Wow, I don't know what it is about PixelFade. Like, they make a good game and the next one's always better and it's crazy, you know? So, let's get started. Let's see. First name. It's gonna be GAT, baby. Come on. GAT. The last name's gonna be something. And no, I'm gonna go what the name is. Kisame. You know, like the Naruto character Kisame, the shark guy. That guy was dope. Okay. And it froze. Alright, that was pretty weird. It just froze for a second there. Alrighty, let's get into it then. The library is far more quiet than I would have expected at this time of night. The only sound is the gentle hum of the air conditioner. Whoa, that was too close. I blink my eyes wide open, then I sniffle a yawn as I stretch to wake myself up. Man, I was a pretty crappy college student. I'm not gonna lie. I never really studied. Don't get me wrong. I would pay attention in class and I'll get it. You know what I mean? But I'll never really study. I'm a C student. I wasn't really an A student. So yeah, that was like high school and college for me. Not really staying up to just do work. It was crazy. Focus. Finals are just around the corner, so I can't afford to slack off. Glancing around me, I notice that I'm the only person left in the study cubicle. It's getting pretty late. I'll go back to the dorms as soon as I finish this last chapter. I flip through the book, only a few more pages to go. I can do this. Staring my resolve, I refocus on my textbook. Ooh, what the fuck? I'm just close my eyes for a bit. The words of the book blurs together as my eyelids grew heavy. I fight to keep my eyes open, but my lids continue to droop. I'll just rest them for a second, and that's where it gets you. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I do is when I write my music. Writing music is hard. I'm not gonna lie, and I'll just fall asleep on my desk with barely anything. Because I just mostly just freestyle, freestyle because I'm all wild. So yeah, I'll just sleep at my desk. Something jerks me awake as my eyes blink open. A bright light illuminates the room, blinding me until all I can see is a stark whiteness. I throw my arms over my eyes to shield it from the light. After a few seconds pass, the light seems to dim, but it doesn't feel like the same fluorescent glow of the library bulbs. Carefully, I unwind, and bring my arms down, squinting at the pale blue sky. A mild breeze tousles my hair. Blades of grass tickles my neck as they wave in the wind. Where am I? I'm about to push myself up from the ground when something pops into view. A round blue blob with two dark eyes blink at me. Look at it. It's so adorable. If you haven't seen my Terra Enigma thing, guys, this is a Pango. And it's so effing cute. GAT, calm down. You're a guy from East Los. Calm down. You gotta be like, yo, what's up, fool? What's up, vato? Hey, Essa. That's what you gotta do. You can't be like, oh my god! Oh! You know what I mean? You gotta stay focused, GAT. Come on. But it's so adorable. It bobs slightly like pudding. When it noticed my stare, it opens its small mouth and takes a dainty bite of my nose. Hey! The creature's bite doesn't sting, but it feels like a cool splash of water. Before it can take another, I scramble to my feet. The creature tumbles off my head and falls to the ground. Once it lands, it shakes itself off with a gelatinous tremble, clearly unfazed. Boy! It hops on my foot and opens its mouth again, but I quickly shake it off. It rolls off my foot and into the dirt, then rights itself again.
Boy.
It pouts and continues to watch me, but doesn't attempt another bite. Why would I kick it? That's just adorable. What is that thing?
Boy?
It cocks its head as if it's wondering the same about me. That's unsettling. I take in the scattering of trees around me. Their tall branches kiss the sky. There's a winding dirt trail which weaves through the trees. As I follow it with my gaze, I see smoke billowing out of the charnel roofs of a village in the distance. Where am I? The last thing I remember is studying at the library. That's it. I must have fallen asleep, and now I'm dreaming.
Boy?
I glance down at the blue creature. What? At my response, it leaps up.
Boy!
Whoa! I scramble away from it, and it lands back on the ground with a soft dump. The thing can jump pretty high. I need to be careful. What's your deal? It leaps again and again. And again I retreat. Stop that! I dodge as it jumps. Then I begin to run. To my surprise, the blob keeps pace with a series of nimble bounces.
Boy!
Seriously, stay back! It musters up one long leap, and I turned around the corner of a sturdy tree to avoid it. I didn't notice the other person until too late. Ooh. We painfully collided, and I lost my balance before toppling over. Ooh, there she is. Fortunately, my hands catch myself, protecting my fall. When I open my eyes, I see a woman? Ooh, hello there, cutie pie. Her eyes are scrunched shut and her mouth is twisted in a grimace. Her long blonde hair is splayed out around her. As she lets out a small groan, she blinks open her eyes and fixes her gaze on me. My bad. The dream become a wet dream. Maybe she can give me some answers. No, I hit her. It's my bad. As I meet her gaze, my face flushes and I push myself to my feet. I'm sorry. Are you hurt? I extended a hand. She hesitantly accepts it, and I help her up.
Just a little sore, but otherwise I'm fine. Are you hurt?
Nah, I'm fine. I'm sorry again. I should have paid more attention to where I was going.
It's partially my fault. I was distracted. Boy?
The creature is right by my foot again. Are you serious? You're still here? The woman looks surprised.
A Pango!
Pango? Jeez, all that Pokemon last night is making me see things. It's not even Pokemon, it's Pokemon. We're gonna go Pokemon. I can just imagine the Pokemon. It's not even like Bulbasaur and all that. It's like guys in like Pokemon suits. Pokemon. You gotta just poke him with your stick. It's not even a Pokemon, it's a Poke Stick. Okay, never mind.
Poke-a-man? Boy?
The Pango bobs up and down by my foot and nuzzles me with its head.
Aw, he's a cute one.
He?
Yeah, you can tell by the shape of his eyes.
What the fuck? I haven't played this game in a long time. What the fuck? You can tell by the shape of his eyes? Oh.
I think he wants you to hold him.
What are you trying? What? He is cute. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, he's trying to hit me. Ah! No, he's cute as fuck. How can you tell?
He's not being subtle about it.
The Pango hops onto my foot and looks up at me.
Boy!
Okay. I bend down and he bounces into my palm. He feels cool to the touch and surprisingly solid for being a kind of gelatinous.
Boy!
He chirps happily as he rolls over in my palm. Whoa. The woman leans in and uses a finger to gently tickle the Pango. He chirms up again and shivers.
Oh, his laugh is so adorable.
Aww. She continues to tickle him and he rolls over from laughing.
Oops.
She stops tickling him and pets him on the head instead. He snuggles against her hand and sighs contentedly.
Boy.
Using her other hand, she raises her gauntlet and seems to offer it to the Pango. The Pango stares at it, then turns his head away and hops onto my shoulder before nestling against me.
Boy. A Pango who refuses magic energy? Wait a minute. Are you a mage?
A level 100 frost mage? Of course not, I'm a warrior. That's not... I don't know about you, but like Skyrim and other games, nah, I'm a warrior. No way, I always pick warrior archetypes, I'm like fucking serious.
A fighter? Where's your weapon?
I lost it. I hold up my two fists. Right here. Yeah, you just gotta punch that vato in the face, go back, boom. You know what I mean? You gotta get him like that, boom. Gotta get him like that, you gotta use your fists. Gonna catch these hands if you know what I mean. She raises an eyebrow.
You keep saying such strange things.
Well, you look strange to me. With your... Where's your other, fucking gauntlet? You know what I mean? Like, you have this hand covered, but what about this hand over here? And you got a sword and all, but... You're not fully armored either, what the fuck? She holds up her gauntlet and a faint pale light glows. It pulses rhythmically, and she holds it closer to me. It quickens until the pulse almost looks like one long pulse. She blinks in surprise.
Wait, this heightened energy activity, it's you?
I don't know what you're talking about, girl, but your gauntlet seems to think I am the one. I am the man of your dreams. Nah, I'm just kidding. She analyzes the magic swirly thing on her gauntlet.
I don't see a discharger on you. So then, how is it possible for you to have such a high magical energy reading?
You see these fists right here? They're highly magical, girl.
Are you carrying crystals?
Is this a sting operation? I don't got meth on me. No. Not that kind of, not that I know of. She looks me over again.
Never mind. It doesn't look like you're carrying crystals. Or anything for that matter.
I don't know what's going on right now. I was in the library studying for finals and somehow I woke up here.
Oh, are you from the Mage Academy?
The what?
Mage Academy.
That's not... I rub my temples. Okay, I think I've dozed off long enough. Time to wake up now. She blinks in confusion.
You are awake.
No, this is a dream. She frowns.
I can assure you this is not a dream.
How do you know that for sure? Time for the pinch test. I'm not convinced. You don't run into hot women this hot, and you don't run into women this hot in reality. I believe you, cause I'm a simp. Because this is all real. Now let's run away together in this magical land, my queen. No, fuck it. The pinch test. That's the only way you know you're awake. Could this actually be real? She definitely seems real, and that fall certainly hurt. The fuck is that word? I surreptitiously pinch myself and try to hide my wince. Okay, I believe you. Maybe she's right. Everything here feels too real, even for a dream. I nod. So if this place isn't a dream, then where are we?
We're in Meadow Hill.
Meadow Hill? Where's that?
It's a part of the Kingdom of Havengard, of course.
She looks all happy when she says it. Havengard? She looks at me like I'm crazy.
It's the largest of the 3 kingdoms. Actually, where are you from?
Oh, from New York.
New York?
Yeah, you know, part of the USA. Because I'm American. Oh yeah, getting burgers, guns, all that.
USA. USA?
No, the United States of America.
The United States of what? Never mind that for now.
She's like, never mind that.
If you don't have any crystals, and you don't have a discharger, have you casted recently?
I shake my head.
Then the amount of energy reading doesn't add up.
She rests her chin in her hand as she thinks, A shiver runs through me as reality begins to set in. This really isn't a dream. Sorry, I just want to practice my voices. Any ideas? She shakes her head.
Maybe the Mage Academy can provide answers.
Mage Academy? That's a start. Sounds good to me. How do I get there?
Oh, it's in the center of Illumia.
Where?
Illumia. You follow the path going north until you arrive at the crossroads. Then you head...
Her voice trails off as she noticed my expression.
I'm actually heading back there now. You can come along if you want.
As I contemplate her offer, I look her over again. Can I trust her? Her posture is naturally straight, and she's given her an air of authority. She did mention she was out here on some sort of official investigation. Plus, she seems friendly enough. Besides, if I don't go with her, then I'll be wandering on my own. The chance of me finding this Mage Academy alone without running into an unsavory people are not promising. I can't risk that. I need to find my way back home. I nod. Thanks. I'm GAT Kisame, by the way.
I'm Leanna. Leanna Dawn.
Nice to meet you. I hold out my hand for her to shake, but she just stared at it. After keeping my hand out for a few seconds, I begin to feel awkward. Her expression changed to curiosity as she gingerly takes my hand. I grin broadly as I shake her hand firmly. She's a bit startled, but when our gazes meet, she matches my smile.
It's nice to meet you too.
I look at her questioningly as she continues to shake my head. She slips her hand away and blushes.
Shall we get going then?
Ready when you are. And I am failing at reading right now. Sorry. Okay. Leanna nods and brings us back on the path. Then she walks in the direction of the village. The Pango follows us, staying a step behind. We travel for quite some time together. It's pretty silent. I wonder if I should say something. Ask her about the Pango, ask her what brings her here, ask her about the gauntlet. I want to know more about the Pangos, man. I don't know, everything else is like all stupid. Pangos are what's most important. I can't speak today. Sorry. I glance behind us again. Just as suspected, the Pango hops along. So, the Pango's still following us. Leanna glances back and grins.
That's not too surprising.
Why not?
Pangos are attracted to magical energy. That's why it was so strange that it showed no interest in my manipulator.
It's still following us though.
It's following you. My readings showed you're full of magical energy. As far as the Pango is concerned, you're a buffet.
Is that why he tried biting me? Huh. As I think over what Leanna said, I look at the Pango one more time. This time, he looks right back at me, and his eyes crinkle as he splits into a huge grin. He leaps up into the air and reaches the height of my waist. Whoa! He jumps high again. Leanna giggles.
I think he's tired of hopping.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna carry him. I guess it could be kind of hard to keep up when you're so much smaller than us. I hold out my hands and the Pango hops right into my palm. But he doesn't stop there. Before I can react, he hops onto my shoulder and jumps again and lands on top of my head. I got a hair and it's a Pango. I feel a cool wiggle in my hair. Leanna giggles again. What's she doing?
Nothing. He's just so happy.
She reaches out a finger to stroke the Pango, who curls up contently. Leanna's smile broadens. Then she clears her throat and she tries to take on a more serious expression. Her step quickens as she resumes walking. What brings you out here? So, not that I'm complaining, but what exactly were you doing out in the field?
The field?
Where you found me?
Oh, there have been rumors of high energy readings around Meadow Hill, so I was sent to investigate. I had already checked out the surrounding area, and there'd been no clear source for all that excess energy until today.
When you met me? She nods. I haven't been in the fields for long before you found me, though.
You might be a byproduct of whatever created the energy spike in the first place.
What do you think that was?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen readings of that level before. The Mage Academy should be able to help explain.
I wonder what it takes to become a mage. So, besides magic, what else does the academy teach?
Oh, all the basics. How to use a manipulator, how to control your energy, the many usages and differences between crystals and spheres.
Crystals and spears? I'm not gonna say got it. I'm not gonna be like, I got it. Then we walk away. It's like, I don't got it. What exactly is this crystal stuff you keep mentioning?
You mean the difference between crystals and crystal spheres? Well, when we refer to crystals, we mean the raw crystals, whereas crystal spheres are the usable refined state.
That is not what I asked. That's helpful, but I mean crystals in general. She stares at me and narrows her eyes as if trying to judge if I'm serious.
It's the power source for, well, everything.
I look blankly at her.
You don't use crystals where you come from?
No. Her mouth falls open and she looks at me in bewilderment.
With no crystals, what else do you use to power things?
We use electricity, oil, coal, lots of stuff. I count off my fingers. The sun, water, wind, nuclear fission, fossil fuel, like coal or oil. Her eyes widen with each item I list. She's about to speak, but I'm not finished. Geothermal, waves, tidal, hydrogen.
Okay.
She shakes her head incredulously. I'm sorry, there's high words for me, and I'm pretty dumb, so stay with me if I can't pronounce them right. And probably you're like me, like, what the fuck does that word mean? Incredulously.
I get it. You have your own methods of energy. Many methods.
Leanna's eyes sparkle as she falls into a Priscillian silence. A small smile plays at her lips while she considers what I've said. I might have overwhelmed her a little, but she actually seems interested in all of our methods for harnessing energy. What about that gauntlet? Cause you're just wearing one. Without seeming too suspicious, I tried to get a better look at her gauntlet. What was that thing she was doing with it earlier? Leanna notices me staring at and shivers uncomfortably.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just curious about your gauntlet.
Oh, my manipulator?
Sure.
All mages have a manipulator. It's how we use energy to interact with the elements around us.
Wait, you mean you could cast spells?
I suppose that's one way to phrase it.
Whoa, can you show me something cool?
Like what?
Cast magic missile? Sorry, I was a little D&D nerd. I played it a little bit in high school. Magic missile! Tornado power, anything. I don't know, do anything. Leanna pauses while she thinks. Then, her face brightens. She lifts up her gauntlet and points towards the Pango. He levitates in the air, much to the Pango's surprise. As he hovers in the air, he He looks in awe around him and opens his mouth, trying to eat the air. Leanna giggles and gently places him back down. That was awesome! Whoa, that was amazing! Leanna smiles shyly as she blushes, a stray of locks of hair behind her ear.
It was nothing.
What else can you do?
There's a lot more my manipulator can do, but I think it's best if I conserve the energy for now.
I nod. That makes sense. I listen for the sounds of wildlife as we continue walking. I can hear the usual songs of birds and the faint whoosh of wings flapping in the air. Occasionally, there's a rustle amid the trees, and I even swat at the bugs buzzing around my eyes. It all feels very familiar, reminding me of home. Did you grow up in a barn or something, like in the outdoors? Because I'm sorry, here in California, I don't really see too much green, man. I live in East Los, like close to Los Angeles, so I don't see green that much. So I wonder where, like New York, where does he live? Like Yonkers, like where my sister lives? There's like a lot of green over there. Oh my god, it's crazy how much green that the East Coast has. Leanna clears her throat.
So, you're from USA?
USA, but yeah.
Which kingdom is that in?
How should I phrase this? In the Kingdom of North America. She frowns and scratches her neck.
I'm a little ashamed to say I'm not familiar with that place. Where is it?
On Earth.
Earth?
Okay, time to take a different approach. Let me see if I can explain. Alright, tell me where we are right now.
In Meadow Hill.
And where is that?
In the Kingdom of Havengard.
And where is Havengard?
In the land of Asaria.
And what is that part of?
Terra, of course.
Okay, so Terra is my Earth. She pauses as my words sink in, then she gasps.
Wait, are you not from Terra?
Yeah, I'm an alien. I'm sorry. I'm an alien right now. From what I've heard so far, I'm not. She looks concerned.
How did you get here?
That's what I'm hoping the Mage Academy can tell me.
Right, but I mean, how did you come to Meadow Hill specifically? Do you remember anything before you were in the field?
I think back, I was studying in the library, and I've been extra tired because that's the same day I have my evening classes. And I still remember everything about me and my past. Yeah.
Well, at least we know you don't have amnesia.
I nod. She lapses back into silence, looking thoughtful. I have a lot to think about myself. My head is swimming with everything I've learned so far. Although there are some similarities between Terra and Earth, I've only scratched the surface of all the differences. I really hope the Mage Academy can help explain what is going on, and more importantly, how can I get back home? The Pango flips in front of my eyes, and I carefully scoop him back into place on my head. Whoa, what happened there? Did you slip?
Poi.
Is it my imagination, or did that poi sounds a little sheepish? Leanna looks over and grins.
You were trying to get a good look at our friend here, weren't you?
I feel movement on my head as I assume the Pango nods.
Looks like someone got a little adventurous and lost his footing.
Poi.
I let out a chuckle as Leanna giggles. Once the Pango is secured, we continue walking. The sun dips in the sky and bathes the tips of the trees in the soft glow. My feet ache in protest with each step I take, and my legs are tight from all the walking. Finally, we come up to the perimeter of the village. Leanna grins as she leads me towards the gate. And I'm gonna end it there. I don't know, it seems like a good way to end it after all that talk with Leanna. I know we barely made it here, and I should probably keep going to the Mage Academy, but you know what? I'm gonna end it right here. I think it's a fitting place. So, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and you know what? Always hit the bell notification, because I'm always posting every single day. Well, I try, you know? But man, this game is really good. It just reminds me of when I first played this game. It's just really beautiful, you know? And it's the same like a Thinner Enigma. You just get that, I don't know, the inside, you're just like, this is a fun game. Like, what is it, Caffeine, the game I was playing last time? It didn't, like, it was good at a certain point, but at the beginning, it wasn't strong enough to, like, keep me, like, strong in here in my heart. PixelFade games are really amazing, you know? Alright then. Well then, farewell, and as always, bye bye.